The Tigers in position for a sweep today against the Houston Astros.
It's going to be Charlie Morton, our old buddy, going against Framber Valdez. We'll see a lot of curveballs today.
Yeah, if you like to spin, today's your day.
We welcome you back to Detroit. Today's matchup, Framber Valdez for the Astros, Charlie Morton for the Tigers. And these two are actually teammates back in 2018.
Charlie has a curveball that he's going to use today against his former team.
Of course, Pena able to draw the walk. A good start for the Astros. Of course, Charlie Morton will walk his fair share. Now it's Carlos Correa's turn.
It's a ground ball to third. Ibanez flops on it and gets the out at second base.
Andy Ibanez diving to the glove side and from his knees kind of falling back to the ground. He got the throw to Torres for the force on Pena.
So one out and Correa at first for Jose Altuve. Right-handed hitting DH.
Swing and a miss. A sinker and a torpedo at that. 2 down.
Now it's Christian Walker's turn, hitting .235, .303 on base percentage, 16 homers, 65 RBIs.
Swinging a line drive to right field, back 2 steps and over and in. Jahmai Jones reaches down, makes a catch. Go to the bottom of the first inning scoreless. Tigers trying to sweep the Astros.
There he is, lefty Framber Valdez, here to try and finish off this series for the Astros.
This guy is a ground ball dispenser on the mound, and the Tigers are the least likely team in baseball to hit you a ground ball for the balance of this year.
Jahmai Jones, I mean, back-to-back had really, really good at-bats.
An inauspicious start for Framber Valdez. Back-to-back walks to Jones and Torres, and now it's Andy Ibanez's turn.
Framber Valdez has, for the first time in any inning this year, walked the first 2 batters. That's right up the middle into center field. Andy Ibanez skewers that pitch, and the Tigers have taken the lead. Just like that.
Tigers have been good this year against left-hand starters, 20-13 on the season.
Torres at second, Ibanez at first. Nobody out, 1-0 Tigers. Torkelson.
Torque in the air, right field, long run for Smith. That is down, ricocheting into the seats for a souvenir and a run. Could have been more, still might be more. It's 2-0.
But just to put the pressure again on the Astros, who are struggling right now.
Boy, a tough way to begin. Started with a pair of walks.
Nobody out for Riley Green.
This gets away as well. It's another wild one, and the Tigers add another, still with nobody out.
But just a look on Framber Valdez, I mean, this is not the start that he pictured at all. Still without an out, 4 runs in.
And a 4-0 deficit. This is like ambush city.
Dylan Dingler hitting .271.
2-2, hit well, center field. Trammell is back at the track. It's over his head. He runs into the wall. He's down on the ground. Everybody's on the carousel. Green is home. Dingler to third. It's 5-0 as the Astros clang around Comerica Park. Taylor Trammell has had a rough 18 hours.
He just fell almost on the exact location that he did going for that ball down the left field line.
Trammell almost came up with that, wound up just behind him as he's a little shaken up, getting to his feet after hitting the wall.
Double meeting going on. The health of Taylor Trammell is the focus in center field, and the mindset of Framber Valdez is the focus on the mound right now. Here comes the cart to Taylor Trammell, who's still down on the ground, and to be an obvious discomfort both from the crash and not really walking very well.
Looks like Jacob Melton out there getting loose. Man, tough first inning to begin with. And then Trammell trying to pick up Framber Valdez, going back on this baseball.
So a long delay will almost serve as like an in-between innings for Framber. So maybe he'll come out like this is a new inning. He does have a runner on third.
Dingler's at third with 1 out for Javi Baez.
That gets through the drawn-in infield. Javi Baez drives in run number 6. That's the gambit for Joe Espada.
Rogers hitting .172 in 38 games.
Now Rogers hits a tailor-made double play, so Framber with that delay kind of regrouping, getting 3 ground balls, but damage done. 6-0 Tigers after 1.
Walk, RBI single, RBI double, walk, RBI triple, and an RBI single later in the inning to make it 6-0, and that's where we are. 49 pitches through the first 2 for Framber, 2 outs in the 3rd inning. Baez an RBI single back in the 1st.
Swing a line drive, base hit into center. Throw to the plate, 1 hopper too late, and Javi Baez will cruise into second. Line drive single with 2 outs in the 3rd, and the Tigers take a 7-0 lead.
Tigers lead 7-0, top of the 4th with 2 away. Now it's Dubon.
Looking to score a run for the first time since Saturday.
Mauricio sends one into right center. It is going to be gone on top of the wall and out. The 31-inning drought is over for the Astros. Mauricio Dubon hits one into the stands in right field, and the Astros get their first 2 runs since Saturday.
It has been an extended streak of shutout innings for the Astros, and who knew an opposite field bomb from Dubon was going to break it up.
Charlie Morton facing the Astros with a 7-2 lead.
Jose will not get a hit here as he grounds one to second, and the throw goes into right field. Into third goes Correa, Altuve to second.
I can't remember the last time we saw Andy Ibanez make a bad throw. He just airmailed Gleyber Torres on what would have inning-ending double play.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Christian Walker, team RBI leader with 65 at the plate.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the beauty of a curveball.
But that's a big strikeout by Charlie Morton.
Jesus Sanchez has struck out twice on curveballs today.
1-2. Swing and a miss. A confounding curveball.
Charlie Morton works his way out of the jam.
We were talking early in the broadcast about Fromber and his ability to try to give the Astros some innings. Here he is at 82 pitches. If he can at least get through 5, that would help the situation.
Swing and a miss, chased a breaking ball down and in. Perez down on strikes, the second for Fromber, and he works around the 1-out walk. We go to the 6th.
This is the tale of Mr. Morton. 5 innings, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts for Charlie Morton so far. Got him, strike 3. That's surgery to the outside corner.
And just picking up his teammate and just surgically handles that sinker right on the outside part of the plate after a front door curveball, just inside, outside, with a couple of different pitches.
Oh, what a teaser. Looked like it was away, and then it veered without a turn signal.
This one you give up on because you think it's one of those fastballs that's going to take off and end up outside, and it just changes direction to catch that outside part of the plate.
On the ground, third base, Ibanez at the line. Got it there in time. Charlie Morton threw 6 with a 7-2 lead. Charlie Morton with a hug for his former and current skipper.
Tigers with a 7-2 lead over the Astros, 9th inning, and on to try and finish it off for Detroit is a familiar face for the Astros, Rafael Montero.
Slow roller to shortstop. McKinstry slings out number 1 over to Torque.
Montero, who now wears 99, will face Cam Smith.
Struck him out, Montero, Can Smith, and there are 2 down. 2 out, 9th inning. What a series for the Tigers to this point. 1 out to get against Montero and Morton's former mates.
Crowd is on their feet, gets you really fired up right here to make that pitch and hear them roar when you finish the game with a strikeout.
This into left center field is a sweep. The Tigers tear down the Astros. 3 games at Comerica Park, and the Tigers leave with the best record in the American League by a game and a half.
Tough series for the Astros here in the Motor City as they drop all 3.